Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. Episode 2, Diabetes Day.
Right, here we are, Elgar. Short stay car park. Yes, I know you're hungry, so am I. I'll pick up some lunch for us at the hospital food court on the way out. Shouldn't take too long. Diabetes review, blood pressure and so forth. I'm just letting my tyres down so I can get my mobile home under the height barrier.
Hurry up, my wife's going into labour.
Just got the 2 rear ones to do. Nearly there. They do make it complicated, don't they? It's almost as though they don't want you to take advantage of their car park. Actually a bit fiddly, these dust caps. Is this your first one?
And you checked your blood pressure and weight on the new machine?
Yes, it was the work of a mere 45 minutes for the receptionist to turn it on and insert a token that works. It's rather like the telephones in the old French zinc bars of the post-war.
According to the machine, you're 4 stone overweight, Mr. Reardon. That isn't very good, is it?
No, it wouldn't be, but it's based on a miscalculation.
There it is in black and white. Body mass 36. That's morbidly obese.
It also, in black and white, says that I'm 5'3.7" tall.
Someone at your height should weigh between 8 stone and 10 stone 1.
But look at me, I'm 5'10". I haven't been 8 stone since I was a 13-year-old schoolboy, and that was unusual even then, because I was on hunger strike in response to world events.
Ah, was that against the Vietnam War?
In part, yes. Also changes to the leg before wicket law for test matching.
And your blood pressure's high. It's on the printout, look.
I give no credence to a device that says I'm 6 inches shorter than I am.
You couldn't have been holding your head up straight when you stood on the machine.
I was holding my head up straight.
You're supposed to look at the LED strip.
I did. I was facing it with a steady gaze, as one hopes one would in front of a firing squad, to which I'll no doubt shortly be condemned for body mass crimes and disrespecting 9-stone weaklings who fall asleep every 2 hours unless they have a bowl of nougat or some such idiotic foodstuff. In any case, what sort of misbegotten measurement is 3.7 inches? It's either 3 3/4 inches or 3 5/8. 3.7 inches is some kind of post-Brexit bastardised compromise between metric and...
Foul language will not be tolerated, neither in English nor any of our partner tongues. Right, we're going to have to go through all these tests again.
Is it okay if I roll my sleeve up, or is that too offensively redolent of fisticuffs?
We might have to wait a few minutes for your blood pressure to stabilise. In the meantime, perhaps I could interest you in attending our Diabetes Day.
Day carries the implication of lunch.
Yes, and welcome coffee and biscuits, and afternoon tea to run concurrently with the raffle. I've got the fact sheet here.
Thank you. Interesting use of the apostrophe in the word diabetes.
Could you just relax your arm now for me?
Also the spelling of dietitian with a C rather than a T. Oh, here it is again with the I and the E transposed. I'd give it another 5 minutes if I were you. Oh, and there's a fun sheet too. Better make it 10 minutes. Experience has taught me that any phrase prefaced by the word fun is invariably an oxymoron, be it fun sheet, fun run, fun pack, and especially fun day, as was emphatically the case when I returned to my Prairie Bandit to find that I'd outstayed my welcome in the short-stay car park by over an hour. Or £75, according to the fine pinned underneath my windscreen wiper. The NHS watchdog clearly had a sense of humour when it rated this hospital poor. Such licensed usury in the name of state-funded health might have confounded a weaker man, but the columnist of Your Motorhome is nothing if not resourceful, and I was able to parlay my anger into a top tip of the month for mobile homeowners visiting car parks. How much to let your tyres down in order to get under the height restriction bar at not only hospitals, but also National Trust properties, safari parks, and the larger supermarkets. With the attention to detail for which Ed Reardon is rightly celebrated, I added the information that this wheeze would benefit owners of the Apache and Comanche range of campervans besides the Prairie Bandit, but not, unfortunately, the Big Chief Sitting Bull with its massive roof rack. My column safely put to bed, I was bristling with ideas for the next one. How about the great trading routes of the East? Kingsley into Great Yarmouth, the hippie trail for the third A.
Sorry, Ed, they're putting you on hold for a month.
What?
It's the annual motorhome show at the NEC. They need your space for advertising.
So there's no room for the writing which last month, I might remind you, earned the online comment, not my cup of tea, but I'm sure some people will like it. I do have to feed myself, you know, Maggie.
So do I. It's not ideal for me having to do without your 10%. Ping's got me working on commission only.
Well, try them anyway with the Great Yarmouth. Sorry, did you say you have to live on 10% of Ed Reardon's earnings? I've heard of the squeezed middle and the just about managing.
They're like George Osborne compared to us, Ed.
Oh, hi guys, crisisissimo. I don't know what to wear to the Love Actually reunion ball. Any ideas?
Haven't they already had the reunion? I seem to remember Elgar and I suffering from cramp as a result of curling our respective lips throughout Red Nose Day and indeed night.
No, the cast and crew who made the reunion film are having a reunion. Yay! So I need an outfit.
How about going as Martin Freeman in the nude? That'd save you the price of a costume.
Yeah, Minty's already suggested that like 5 times, along with other things that aren't funny to do with Hugh Grant in LA.
Well, why not dress up as the Emma Thompson character who thought she was getting a necklace or something from her husband? Not that I remember it at all. It turned out it was for his mistress, and Emma got just a Joni Mitchell CD or something idiotic like that.
Are you crying, Ed?
No, of course not. I'm just making a suggestion.
Yeah, a useless one, because she wasn't in the reunion film and she's like 70.
She wasn't when the original was made, Ping.
Oh, right. Ooh, well, I'll go and check. Okay, bye. Bye.
Hasn't Ping got an intercom for that sort of thing, or snap face, or whatever it's called this week?
It's to do with getting her steps total up again. That's the 4th time she's been in this morning. She's watered my plants twice.
On the subject of useful toil...
Right. How are you at sniffing out to-die-for retro items that you can't find on the high street?
I'd say pretty good. Perhaps no great threat to Chummy in the bow tie and half-moon specs on afternoon TV, but probably up to crashing out however many words whoever it is wants, if that's what you're suggesting.
Do you know the Sarah Simply Must Have column in Style, etc.?
I flipped through. I don't always read all of it.
Oh, was somebody in Love Actually in a wheelchair?
That was Ironside.
You're thinking of Notting Hill, Ping. Same thing, though, just different title.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's another 27.
Raymond Burr. I'd bring him back, never mind Love Actually. Someone worth having a reunion for. When he was in Perry Mason, he never lost a case. Unlike your friend Martin Freeman, he goes round and round in circles. Half the time, he doesn't even know what the case is.
Anyway, Sarah Simply Must Have.
Sorry, Maggie, yes, her column.
The person who normally writes it is having his bunions done. Steve Yates, have you come across him?
Oh, Steve, yes. He once beat me to the Royal Court Young Writers Bursary.
Oh, bad luck. When was that?
Oh, about 39 years ago, but it's all forgotten. And now Steve's writing advertorial copy. Well, well, well.
But this month you are, Ed.
Indeed. The tables have finally turned.
Well, yes, there you go. Sarah's always interested in lovely vintage tables or dining room chairs, chrome bar stools, anything that must have. Could be a simple mid-century egg cup.
I see. We're in the realms of the squeezy ketchup tomato. I wondered when that was coming back again.
No, got to be much more high-end than that. These magazines are all about shifting the merch. So get Googling and find the most expensive retro rubbish you can waste your money on.
Do I have to source it myself if I'm to earn my... what is it exactly?
Well, I'll be getting £7.50, so work it out yourself.
Maybe not go too far afield then.
Steve hardly ever left the sofa. That's the main reason he's in hospital. Never done a day's exercise in his life.
Ah, well, that's the curse of the Royal Court Bursary, you see. You think it sets you up forever. No, I'm rather glad Tom Stoppard awarded it to Steve Yates instead. Egg cups, you say?
Just in case you were wondering what that message alert was.
No, we weren't.
It was me. I've been given the wooden spoon.
Well, if it's got a Cornish piskie carved on the handle, I could be interested.
Yeah, it's my step counter's WhatsApp group. They're all past 40,000 for the week and it's not even Wednesday.
Good job you didn't go for the wheelchair idea then.
Oh, that's such bad taste.
I worked for the Mail Online for 3 years. That's nothing.
Is there a fire escape in the building? If there is, I'm going up to the roof.
Things aren't that bad, surely, Ping.
And down again, and up again, until fizz o'clock if I have to.
Good gracious.
I know, it's madness, isn't it? £50 for that. But it all goes to the charity.
Well, it'd only be £35 if it didn't say a double diamond works wonders on it.
Didn't work many wonders for me, Pearl.
No, me. Made me right gasser.
I used to put my keys in this tray when it resided on my hall table. Well, that hall table in the front of your shop, actually. I still feel a sentimental attachment to my old things. I shudder to think what you're asking for it.
See, Stan, he prices everything up.
Reckons he's got a nose for it. I'm not sure he has, really. He's just... Oh, Oh, what is it they call being big-headed now?
Man-spreading, I think.
Are you buying that or not?
Not at this price, Stan. No, it cost me 5p originally.
Well, that's what Olive's been trying to tell him. He's gone mad with his
You
tags.
can't buck the market. There's people queuing up to buy this stuff. Of course, they're not to know it was yours once.
I wish I'd hung on to my buttoneer now. I had the whole Ronco range once. What my head's seeing to.
I think there was one that did that for you while cutting your toenails at the same time.
Well, if you come across one, we'll take it off your hands.
It's an odd experience seeing one's former possessions on display at such prices. It's rather like reading your own unexpectedly favourable obituary, and not at all unpleasant.
Well, it'll still cost you 50 quid, that tray, if you want it. You never plan ahead, that's your trouble.
Perhaps I'll just take a quick photo of it for my column. Sarah simply must have. I doubt you'll have come across it.
Oh, I do. I see it at the gym when I'm waiting for my turn on the wobble plate. And if that's going in Style Etc. magazine, you want to posterise that photo with your wand function.
Oh, I think it might look nicer in sepia. It won't show the rust so much.
Right. Turn on. Where's the button?
Come here. You hold it up, Olive.
Right.
And don't smile. It's not cool.
I'll tell you what you can have for nothing. All this post's yours. It was in the hall table.
Oh, thank you, Stan. Any marketable ephemera among these vintage pizza flyers and taxi carts?
I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
How about this advice leaflet from my doctors? Hey, why not start the day with a healthy smoothie?
Oh, that must be from a while back. Smoothies are the devil's food now.
Like that low-fat spread. They want you to start the day with a fried egg sandwich now, lathered in butter.
Yes, here's a letter from the practice, very much to that effect. Also advises being kind to the North Sea cod reserves by eating more salmon.
Pick up sea lice for your trouble. Ever since I got the place in Spain, I've sworn by hake. I see no reason to change that view.
Quite right, Stan. You're a still small voice of calm in this maelstrom of muddled thinking and faddishness. There was a time when healthy living was impossible without a pair of leg warmers and a headband.
Well, some of us are old enough to have seen the hula hoop come and go.
And then there was the pogo stick. Our Trevor was never off it when he was at British Nuclear Fuels.
And as for that cabbage soup diet, I thought double diamond was bad enough. Had to keep the windows open for a week. Ended up with the flu.
Oh, tempora o mores. Yes, soon, Olive, your wobble plate will be consigned to the charity shop of history.
Bring it on. As long as there's a plug still on it, we'll monetise it.
Now then, family changing hub. Well, that's not me, for two obvious reasons. Men's, here we are. What have they done to these lockers? As part of my lifestyle change in the run-up to Diabetes Day, it's been recommended by the orthographically challenged hospital nurse that I take up swimming once again. In former, and dare one say more tolerant times, you could count on finding sufficient loose change left in the lockers to furnish the wherewithal for a hot beverage and a biscuit. Nothing. And they keep you 20p now. Corporate theft. But several changes of management and fatuously named leisure companies put a stop to that. Splash tag fitness, indeed. So, some years ago, I allowed my membership of the Silver Sharks posse to lapse. In truth, I'd already grown weary of the competitive attitude of fellow swimmers in the water and their combative manner out of it. But I'm now approaching my new lifestyle regime in a spirit of reconciliation and the optimistic hope that people nowadays are better able to control their tempers. Can you not read a simple notice?
Here we are, Keenan.
Excuse me.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, this is the men's changing area.
And this is my son, so what is wrong with that, please?
Well, you're a woman, and I've got no clothes on, and there's a perfectly good family changing room down the corridor.
Yeah, half a mile from the pool.
Well, hardly.
In some sort of like ghettoised purdah, when actually what is needed is for families to be championed and foregrounded because, hello, they are kind of a little bit important.
You'll have to take that up with Splash Tag. No doubt they have special foregrounding evenings. But in the meantime, I would ask you, what are you doing now?
Well, I'm filming you washing that vest out. It's not allowed. Or can't you read a simple notice?
This is an invasion of my personal ghetto. Give me that phone, or at least a towel.
No.
Mum, hit him.
No need for that, Keenan.
Where are you going?
To stage a protest in the family hub. Any of you other naked chaps coming with me?
No, you're right.
No, you stay inside the Prairie Bandit, Elgar. I just pumped the tyres back up to 32 and we can be on our way.
Can I get past, please? Oh, it's you again. I'm out of guest.
Might have known you'd have a bike with a trailer on the front like Mother Courage without the Brechtian joie de vivre. Is that your toddler in there? Or just more prejudices? Can't quite see through the polythene canopy.
Just get out of the way.
Surprised you recognised me with my clothes on. You probably don't want to film me now.
I might just get one of you. Breaking the car park vehicle height restriction. Thank you. And that's now on its way to the pool supervisor. As a JPEG.
Now then, Ping, I need you
Ed, I
to...
can't do anything agency right now. I am completely cream-crackered.
Ah, so you still use rhyming slang then? That might come in handy. Cream-crackered from what exactly?
Going up and down that fire escape all morning.
Are you still behind your steps target?
Bigly.
Ah. Do you mind if I note these down? Maggie's got me writing this Sarah Simply Must Have column, and I'm in need of some fashionable argot used by the, don't take this the wrong way, pampered entitled classes.
Coolio, show me what you got.
Right, here we are. I don't know how Steve Yates finds his material. Probably gets his granddaughter to do it, although I did see somewhere or other that he'd taken on a young wife, Stacey. She's probably a bit long in the tooth now as well.
Well, I wouldn't say this, or this. Oh, really not this.
It's an impressive fountain pen you're using to tread on my dreams, albeit consumer-led ones. Where was this item of merch sourced?
Love Actually reunion ball. We all got goodie bags.
And the other contents?
A lot of old tat. When am I going to find the time to fly first class to Turkey?
Sarah might be interested. Maybe she met an old flame at the reunion ball. It'd give her a bit of backstory. To replace what looks like about 800 words you've taken out.
Ed, if I'm giving you all this creative advice, maybe you can do something for me.
Yes, of course. Why are you removing your Fitbit?
Do me a quick 6,000 steps, will you, me old China?
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hello. I think it's turned colder in the last 5 minutes.
Still at it?
Yes.
We meet again.
Sorry, I think I'm going to have to take this. Ping, hello.
How many are you up to, Ed?
Well, I've gone past your 6,000 without breaking sweat. The only difficulty is finding something new to say to the other step counters every time you walk past them.
Me again?
You can't go on meeting like this.
Wow, where are you?
South Bank. I've just gone past the National Theatre for the third time.
Shut up.
The digital display up there's still saying good seats available in the Littleton. I bet there are with him in it.
No, don't spoil it for me. I'm going next week on an H-Boss jolly.
I thought they were all in prison.
Yeah, barbecue on a barge from Tower Pier. Bryn Turtle serenading us and Diane Abbott serving drinks. Or is it the other way round?
Come on, no slacking.
Yes. It's always a happy moment in the writing process when the penny drops and you discover what the script is actually about. I remember how in my first radio play, when Seth lost a toe at the foundry, it became a metaphor for the plight of the working class throughout the entire Industrial Revolution. Unfortunately, this eureka moment didn't arrive until 3 weeks after the play's transmission, but the point remains valid. And now, breathing life into the Sarah Simply Must Have column was the realisation that this was the world of my agent. For Sarah's social diary, read Ping's, fully accessorised with to-die-for knickknacks of various vintages. For all this valuable material, a bit of shoe leather, or in my case, breathable sandal fabric, was a small price to pay.
Oh my God, 28,000!
A bracing stroll to the Thames Barrier and back.
Ed, was it open or closed? Because I might be challenged.
Open, as I recall. It's a few weeks till the next spring tide, which, oddly
Yeah,
enough...
okay, stop, that's enough.
Now, I'd better return this Fitbit to you before it goes out of fashion, or you'll have wasted 150 quid you could have spent on a superfood salad delivered in an Uber.
Ed, you have totally covered my taxi here.
Oh, well, one likes to help.
I've got a wine tasting at the British Museum this evening. They'll all be walking round and round, banging on about their step count.
Resting their disposable flutes on a sarcophagus, or an Elgin marble, perhaps?
Exactly, but Ping will be standing perfectly poised, calm, safe.
Could be one of David Attenborough's flamingos, its feet in a frozen lake.
And with a cool 28,000 steps in the bank, 18k rolling over to tomorrow, I won't have to walk anywhere for the rest of the week.
Leaving more time for agenty things, possibly?
Sure. No, it's another hour till they wake up in LA. What should we talk about? Ooh, weren't you writing a nov? Where are we with that?
When we last broached the subject, I was making the awkward transition in accordance with your market analysis from traditional detective lit to lit of a violently ill-treated girl variety.
Gah, they don't get chopped up anymore. Thank God I've stopped you in time.
Fortuitous indeed. So what fashionable fate do they suffer this season?
They're all busy mates living in Italy.
Ah, yes, the vogue for all things Neapolitan. The basil's chopped up, but that's as far as it goes.
And they're written, Ed, by a woman who's, like, anonymous. So that could be you.
Yes, it's but a short hop from Sarah simply must have to Eleanor Ferranti makes do with what she's got.
Va bene. Oh, it's writing itself. Oh, is that me or you? Oh, I bet it'll be from the WhatsApp group. My bragging rights medal. Yay!
It's an event at the hospital.
Ooh, book launch. Casualty or Holby?
More prosaically, Ping, it's an appointment for another diabetes checkup. Attend or cancel.
Boo. Some people have all the luck.
Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. We'll never get under there, Elgar, even if we were limbo dancers, which we aren't. It's no good hooting. They've lowered the barrier even more. I'd have to take the wheels off to get into the car park. How would you like that? We'll have to go back and park in the landfill site where we were last night. It's all very well for you. It's Rat City there. It's a 5-mile walk in for me.
Come in.
Sorry I'm late.
Sit down, please. Who are you?
Reardon, E. I would have been in good time for my appointment, but I couldn't get through the car park barrier.
Yes, they had to install a new one because people were taking advantage. But who did you say you were?
Reardon, you saw me last week. We had a slight disagreement over an unnecessary apostrophe in the word diabetes.
Doesn't narrow it down much. We get a lot of older men in here.
I made a pithy remark or two about the fun sheet for Diabetes Day.
You can set your mind at rest there.
Good. Hadn't wanted to pour cold water on the idea. Already agreed to attend via my phone, pressing the little carrot icon rather than the cream egg with the crossbones underneath it.
No, I mean Diabetes Day has had to be cancelled.
Oh, dear. I was rather looking forward to it, especially lunch and tea. Not my fault, I hope.
No, shortage of funds. They had to allocate that part of the budget to pay for the new car park barrier.
Right. Was this in the interests of upgrading the hospital's rating from poor to excellent?
Just getting it up to mediocre would have helped.
Of course. Mustn't run before we can do our steps, as we say in Fitbit circles.
But the car park was losing so much money because people were letting their tyres down and getting in free.
Oh.
I don't know where they got that idea from.
Ah.
We rely on that to pay for, everything. Cleaners, operations.
Rather in the way that a pub's income is boosted by the takings from fruit machines.
They're already keeping the staff canteen going.
What are?
The fruit machines. And the fixed odds betting terminals. They're keeping another 2 wards open.
What a grisly picture you paint of a health service free at the point of use.
Anyway, we're over halfway through your consultation period already. What did you say your name was again?
Ed Reardon. Not the one who writes for Your Motorhome magazine.
Your what?
Motorhome. I saw a well-thumbed copy out in the waiting room. But as I say, that's someone else. Someone who obviously doesn't understand PFP funding. Surely you've already got my details on your computer.
We would have, but the records were outsourced. And when that didn't work out, we had to get them back again.
And what, the private company van with its, no doubt, expensive logo couldn't get through the new barrier?
No, they just lost them.
All the hospital records?
Yep, they're out there in cyberspace somewhere. So we'll have to start again. Blood pressure first.
Sleeve rolled up again?
Yes, please. You don't want to buy a raffle ticket, do you?
Well, if it helps pay for a surgeon, of course. What can I win?
The first prize is a week's free hospital parking.
Let me sleep on it. Former colleagues of mine who attended the lavish champagne and oyster party I threw at Langan's Brasserie to celebrate the 1982 transmission of my canal-based afternoon play A Barge Full of Blood might be surprised to hear of Ed Reardon's reluctance to take credit for a piece of writing. But under the circumstances, it seemed that anonymity was the more prudent course. To avoid any accusations that I might be contributing to the plight of the NHS by starving it even further of funds. As for my other anonymous ventures, my Eleanor Ferranti-inspired family saga had to be put on hold thanks to my old rival Steve Yates's bunions. This time, the one on the left foot had swollen up, incapacitating him, which meant, luckily for me, that Sarah simply must have someone to write her next column.
Yes, it's gone in. They like it. I've just baxed a crisp £66.36 into your account.
You added VAT on your commission.
No, it was for the get well card to Steve from us both.
Well, that apart, this has turned out to be quite a successful little job.
Yes, they love the new Sarah direction. You've really caught her shallow character. How did you do it?
Big mistake, Maggie. If you ask a writer how they bottle the magic, poof, it's gone.
Well, it's certainly working. So much so that the column's been nominated for a lovely.
A what?
It's the annual Lifestyle Magazine Awards. Last year's winner was a piece about an original Butlins waste paper bin.
Exalted company indeed.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking made a wonderful speech. It's Tom Stoppard this time.
Ah, recognition finally. 39 years too late, but all the sweeter for it.
So Steve had better be on his feet in time for the bash at the Dorchester.
Why? Why should Yates get a bloody lovely, not me?
Well, you're only sitting in for him.
Oh, so I do all the work and Steve Yates gets all the credit. I'm like some latter-day Cyrano de Bergerac. Except, come to think of it, Steve's nose is a lot bigger than mine. Makeup will need to powder down those burst veins of his before he gets up on the podium for a great big slobbery hug with Sir Tom. How very cosy. God, they look after their own, the literary elite.
Well, the word that came down from high command at Your Motorhome magazine is that you could have been picking up a silver tow bar at the Recreational Vehicle Awards.
All right, so what's gone wrong there? Steve got the nod for that as well.
No, all that stuff in the column about letting your tyres down to get into car parks.
Too controversial, too dangerous. Solzhenitsyn, thou shouldst be living at this hour.
No, they like the controversy, but not the inaccuracy.
What inaccuracy?
You got the model number of the 2012 Comanche 6 Berth wrong.
Oh, really?
Well, there have been several incidents of readers having their roof bars torn off trying to get into Sainsbury's.
So they're expecting me to pay compensation out of my £66.36, are they?
No, it's just a wrap across the knuckles. They want you to keep going.
Might be for a bit longer than they think. According to the hospital, I have a completely clean bill of health. Must be another mistake adding to the litany of NHS blunders.
No, it'll be all those steps you've been doing for Ping. And blowing your tyres up every time you go out. It's all paid off.
Yes, the writer's diet. Seems I'm finally the correct weight for my height.
What's wrong?
My height, Maggie, according to this, is 7 foot 6.3 inches.
In that case, there's something else you can do.
Guest columnist for Taller Than Average Monthly?
No, could you reach up and prune my cheese plant? It's shot up since Ping started watering it.
Certainly.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, Stephanie Cole, Monica Dolan, Brigit Forsyth, Ruth Madeley, Barunka O'Shaughnessy, Vicky Pepperdine and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. The producer was Dawn Ellis, and it was a BBC Studios production. And